Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live with effortless happiness, while others struggle with constant frustration and conflict? Today, we dive into The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, a remarkable book that draws on ancient Toltec wisdom to offer a powerful code of conduct that can rapidly transform our lives to a new experience of freedom, true happiness, and love. Join us as we explore how these four simple agreements can dramatically change the way you think, act, and live. Agreement 1. Be impeccable with your word. Imagine a world where everyone said exactly what they meant, clearly and kindly. Think of how many misunderstandings would be avoided. This is the essence of being impeccable with your word. The first agreement from the four agreements: I once knew a manager who transformed her struggling team's morale and productivity just by changing how she communicated. She stopped using vague, dismissive language and started to speak with clarity and encouragement, showing the profound impact our words can have. Being impeccable with your word is not just about avoiding lies. It's about using your words to uplift yourself and others. It means speaking with integrity and carefully choosing words that foster positivity and growth, not only in your personal life, but also in your professional interactions. Practical tips. 1. Pause before speaking. Take a moment to think about the impact of your words before you let them out. Choose positivity. Focus on using language that builds up rather than tears down. Express gratitude openly and often. 3. Avoid gossip. Gossip can be tempting, but it's ultimately destructive. Strive to speak from a place of understanding and compassion, especially when talking about others. By being mindful of our speech, we can create a ripple effect of positivity. Start today and notice how your conversations change, and how those changes affect your relationships and the atmosphere around you. Agreement 2. Don't take anything personally. Have you ever received criticism at work that felt like a personal attack? It's a common scenario where it's all too easy to take things personally. Let's explore the second agreement. Don't take anything personally. This powerful idea teaches us that nothing others do is because of us. Rather, their words and actions are a projection of their own reality, their own dreams. When we understand this, we detach from the emotional impact that comes from taking things personally. For example, if a colleague snaps at you, it might be more about their stress levels or pressures than anything to do with you. By not absorbing that negativity, you free yourself from the burden of other people's issues. Practical tips. 1. Reflect, don't react. Give yourself a moment to step back and analyze the situation before responding. This pause can help you see the bigger picture and avoid a purely emotional response. Seek clarity. If feedback is given, ask questions to understand the underlying reasons, without assuming it's an attack on your character. Stay anchored in self-knowledge. Know who you are and your worth. Ground yourself in your self-awareness, so that you're less likely to be shaken by what others say or do. By practicing not taking things personally, you not only protect your emotional well-being, but also foster a more objective, peaceful approach to interactions. Start seeing feedback as a tool for growth, not a weapon against your self-esteem. Agreement 3. Don't make assumptions. Think about the last time you misunderstood a text message. Maybe you thought a friend was upset with you because of their short reply, only to find out later they were just in a hurry. This is a simple example of how easily assumptions can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. The third agreement, don't make assumptions, urges us to seek clarity in all our communications. Assumptions are often our brain's way of trying to fill in the blanks, but they can lead us astray. Instead of guessing the intentions behind others' actions or words, we can save ourselves a lot of trouble by simply asking. It might feel vulnerable to ask direct questions, but it builds stronger, clearer relationships. Practical tips. Always verify facts. Before you react, take the time to confirm your understanding. This could be as simple as asking, "Could you clarify what you meant by that?" 2. Express yourself clearly. Share your feelings openly and honestly to prevent others from making assumptions about you. Clear communication starts with you. 3. Ask open-ended questions. When in doubt, ask questions that encourage a detailed response. This not only clarifies your understanding, but also demonstrates your interest in getting things right. Breaking the habit of making assumptions requires conscious effort and practice. Start today by being more inquisitive and transparent in your interactions. You'll likely find that many potential conflicts simply dissolve with better communication. Agreement 4. Always do your best. Consider the day you aced an important presentation at work. feeling energized and confident. Now think of a day when, despite being exhausted and under the weather, you managed to finish a crucial task. Both scenarios demonstrate the fourth agreement. Always do your best. Your best can look different from day to day, varying with your health, mood, and circumstances. Consistently doing your best means you are actively working with what you have at the moment, which naturally reduces self-judgment and regret. When you know you've given your all, regardless of the outcome, there's no room for harsh self-criticism. Practical tips: recognize your limits. Understand and accept your physical, emotional, and mental boundaries. Some days, your best might be simply getting out of bed, and that's okay. 2. Self-compassion. Practice being kind to yourself. Remember that doing your best does not mean pushing yourself to the point of burnout. It means balancing your efforts with your well-being. 3. Reflect on your efforts. At the end of the day, instead of focusing on what went wrong, reflect on what you did well and what you could improve. This reflection will help reinforce your efforts and prepare you for future challenges. Embrace the practice of always doing your best by adjusting your efforts according to your current circumstances. This approach fosters self-compassion and resilience, helping you navigate life with grace and determination. Conclusion: today we've explored the powerful teachings of The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. To recap, being impeccable with your word, not taking anything personally, not making assumptions, and always doing your best. These simple yet profound principles offer a path to a life filled with more peace, understanding, and fulfillment. Imagine the peace and clarity you can bring into your life by adopting these agreements. Which one will you commit to today? Share your choice in the comments below, along with any thoughts or expectations you have about its impact on your life. Remember, every step towards self-improvement is a step towards a happier, more fulfilling life. Let's embark on this journey together.